What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the Trey Fan Podcast. I'm your host, Rashawn. We got a very exciting guest this week as he is one of the top streamers right now coming out of the city. He's a YouTube partner, Twitch partner, COD partner. That's a big one. And he's here to talk about, you've probably seen his viral clips on your For You page, on TikTok. The man is he's doing everything right now. None other than my boy, Fatboy is in the building. My guy.
What's good, twin?
Welcome.
What's good? It's good to be here, bro. How you doing, man?
I'm chilling, bro. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. Life is lifing.
I feel like I've seen you like recently. I don't know,
I feel like I seen you a couple of days. I don't know if I dreamt about you with your cute face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so sweet. Probably some shit like that. But yo, man, thank you for being here. I'm actually so happy we actually got to do this.
Yeah, we've been planning this for a long time.
Yeah, and people have been like asking too, like, yo, you should get Fatboy on the pod. And I'm like, yo, we've been trying. It's just scheduling, but like whatever, we're here now, and I'm happy to have you, bro. So for the people who don't know your story, I feel like as someone that got to see you grow into what you become today, obviously, let the people know and tell them the story of how you got to where you are today from the start of it.
Basically hard work, dedication, and cutting things out your life.
Yeah.
Those are the main three things I would say, bro.
What about when you came to streaming, like what was the initial idea? Was this something that you wanted to do, or?
I think I think every streamer doesn't go into saying this is what they want to do.
Yeah.
They start off having fun with it.
Yeah.
And then they see themselves pick up, and then they're like, I want to do this.
I want to do this, yeah.
Because they see everything is, as long as you have a good vibe and good energy, bro, like you're gonna see growth naturally, man.
For sure. And so for people who don't know, obviously your story, right?
Mm-hmm.
You started with obviously like a full-time job, and you were doing it part-time, right? So talk to me about like what that experience like was for you, because obviously you're probably going to be tired from work, and then you would have to stream. So tell me a little bit about that experience for you.
I was a blue-collar worker in the trades.
Yeah.
I did plumbing for 10 years before I quit and went full-time. But yes, I did do it part-time. I would work like 10 to 14-hour shifts a day. Because plumbing, we're on call, we're busy all day, right? And I was like, I'm a young guy, so I'm out there working, right?
Yeah.
Just trying to make as much money as possible. And then no matter what, I had a girl to everything, bro. I had a, shorty.
Yeah.
As soon as I came home, showered, ate, cleaned up, stream. I don't care if I stream for 2 hours.
Yeah.
An hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, right? I just started streaming. I started streaming my videos. I started streaming my gameplay and what I did. And then eventually, like, it slowly started to increase. And then I started posting content, bro. So balancing content, work, and a shorty was literally like hectic, bro. Like, no joke.
And you got to make time for everything. And you have to basically have 100% into work, 100% into your relationship, 100% into the streaming, because you know too very well that like if you're not posting, you're not growing. You're not growing, right?
Yeah.
So how did you find that time to even edit and stuff? Because I know you were editing your videos and shit too, right?
I was all by myself. I had to learn, bro.
Was that something that you had before, or something that you learned as time?
Something I started learning after I started streaming.
Wow.
Because then I started seeing like, how can I take this to another level, right?
Yeah.
And the only way you could take your streaming career to another level is by posting content.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's something that people would see online and then come to your stream after.
Yeah.
Right? So, but bro, like, it took me like a good 2 months to learn how to edit before I became very, very fluent with it.
Yeah.
So
what were some of the programs that you were using when you first started out?
Well, I used to use like CapCut.
Yeah,
back
still
then.
OG, still. Yeah,
CapCut
really
was like probably the only thing I used back then, and then I switched to DaVinci Resolve.
Wow.
So now I just use DaVinci Resolve.
So how did you enjoy that transition? Because I'm assuming
it was hard, bro.
Hard
like going for something super easy and playful from your phone.
Yeah.
To downloading a whole software on your computer and then trying to learn it step by step, because it's once you go from your phone to a PC, editing software is two different things.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it was tough. It took me 2 months to learn, and then now I'm, pumping out videos on the day. So.
And that's something that you prefer to. Do you still prioritize like editing yourself and stuff? Like how do you still manage that time?
I still prioritize. So this is how I take I give myself basically an 8-hour window, right?
Okay.
I do a 6-hour streaming, 2 hours editing, just like a normal job for most people.
Perfect. Yeah.
Right? A lot of people where they mess up at is they stream for 8 hours and they tired.
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
don't want to edit. They don't want to do nothing. They think they have to stream for 8 hours.
yeah,
Like, respectfully, you don't have to stream for 8 hours.
yeah,
You could stream for 6, edit for 2, and then you have content from that whole stream to post throughout the week.
for sure. Yeah.
Right?
So, what made you initially want to get into streaming? Because I think that's also a very interesting story.
Bro, honestly, like, I never really had a mindset to stream. You know, Caribbean, we're Caribbean. Right?
Yeah.
We don't care. I never thought about streaming. Like, when I started playing video games, I never thought about streaming. I just went online to have fun with my boys.
Yeah.
You know, I played with my boys. You know, we stayed up late nights, 4 a.m., 3 a.m., 3 hours of sleep and on to work, tired as shit the next day.
Yeah, yeah.
But then something that always happened was my boys always said, you're funny as shit. Like, I have fun playing with you. And then slowly people just started telling me, you should stream. You know, like, I could watch you. So I put on the stream. Day one, my boys in there. A month later, new people I never met.
Yeah.
3 months later, I was getting shorties in there. My ex was fighting with me. You know what I'm saying? She's like, who's these women? Who's these women?
Yeah.
Who's these women? You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, it was like, motivation from my peers, I would say.
For sure. Streaming. And also, I think too, what's is probably cool was getting to see that growth initially, because you didn't have that mindset to like get into it originally. You're just like, yo, you know what? Like, let me just see how this works out. Right?
Just did it for fun, basically.
Yeah. But like, so what was maybe like one of your earliest memories of like playing video games? You would say,
like in my life,
in your life, yeah.
RuneScape,
yeah.
I was a fiend to that shit. I would skip school. I would stay inside for like 15 hours sitting on the desk playing that shit. I was a nerd. Yo, when I was a little kid, because like my mom, she was strict Guyanese. We lived in the hood, right?
Yeah.
Like, we lived in housing. So she would never let me and my sister go outside.
Yeah.
Never. Like, if I asked to go outside, pow.
Yeah.
Slap, bro. Right? And then so I started playing video games, bro. I started playing RuneScape and shit, bro. And RuneScape was an era of my life I wish I could take back, bro, because that took like 10 years out of me.
Yeah, yeah.
10 years out of me. I had a good time, though, you know, playing that game. But my childhood,
it was just that, basically, though.
That
right?
and getting beat by my mom.
Yeah. It was the two opposite things completely.
Yeah, fudge.
Oh, man, that's so cool, though, to see, because obviously when you started out too, I think what was fascinating was being able to see your growth and how the stream starts to increase and like build that, you know, community as you did, right?
Yeah.
I remember too that you would do customs as well, right?
Yeah. Back in the day, we used to do customs, try to bring the people together, bro. Like, you know, for them to have a night out with their friends and actually fight other like local people and have that local online beef and shit.
Talk to me about how some of those games and stuff were.
You know, it was kind of toxic, man. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of Caribbean people put up to them customs. Like, it was a lot of Caribbean people, bro. So it's suck your mother this, you skunt. You know, because we're Guyanese, right?
Yeah.
A lot of Guyanese and Jamaican, bomba clot this, bomba clot that. And it was just a chaos. Yo, chicken curry chicken, you're dead.
Oh my God, it was so many different personalities.
Yeah, yo, bro. Like, it was a good time hosting them customs.
What was your first viral Call of Duty video, if you can remember?
My first viral Call of Duty, I'm saying to say super viral, is a video where the static SMG, I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah,
It was like
I remember static.
It was when that gun was meta, so I forgot what era that was. But I went inside headquarters, you know, next to grandma's.
Yeah.
Went inside headquarters. Team was all in there. I started talking mad shit. I started talking about taking their grandma in a headlock and shit, right? And they started saying the same shit, like, yo, I'm gonna beat your granddaddy.
Yeah.
So we're basically going back and forth, talking about each other's grandparents and shit. And then there was 4 of them. So I downed like 2 of them, and then the third one downed me.
Yeah.
And they're all up in my face. Like, we got you. And it's like, yo, fight me one-on-one. Yeah. They're like, nah, get him up. So, you know, you self-res.
Yeah.
I got up. So we dropped our guns, me and one of them, that main character. Right? We start throwing them hands. I knocked Brody out, right? I knocked him out. Bro's on the floor. All his mans are around him. I picked up the closest gun.
Yeah.
I brrr his body, dog. On the floor, he's on the floor. I'm like, grrr. Yo, I just started shooting up his body. He died. Then his whole team just rinsed my shit. That was my first, I would say, viral clip. Bro.
Yo, holy crap, man.
Yeah.
But you had many of those too, where I think the prox chat is what was so beneficial for you in that sense, where because you already had that personality, obviously, with people that connected with you on your chat, obviously, right? That's where they came to the streams, right? That's what they saw, you know? But then when you're getting those live reactions, you already knew, like, yo, as you're recording or like as that's happening, yo, that's gonna be a clip.
Yeah,
right?
Because yo, back in the day, Call of Duty never had prox chat, bro. So I think like adding prox chat really helped creators, like just creators in general, having those moments, having those like conversations with other people live, like while you guys are fighting, so y'all can like trash talk each other, bro.
What would you say is what makes a good content creator in compared to a great content creator?
A good creator to a great creator?
Yeah, like what do you say is like the difference? Like what's just a good one that you would say, and then like what's considered a great one? I guess is what I'm trying to refer to.
A great content creator is someone who's humble.
Mhm.
Someone who, well, let's be real. Most content creators are probably humble and respectful and stuff, but
Yeah,
to take it to another level, like to be a great content creator, man, you got to be so disciplined, bro.
yeah,
You got to be so disciplined to your craft. You got to always try to improve and don't get comfortable. Try to do something bigger, try to do something better, try to, keep growing, try to show the audience that you're not the same one trick pony in a way. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? A good content creator is gonna be comfortable in their little bubble and
yep.
never try to like move, and they're gonna
Take
stay.
risk in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A great content creator, doesn't matter if they fail, doesn't matter if they can achieve it, even if they try, but they still went and tried to achieve a goal.
yeah, for
So
sure. Was there any fears though? When you decided from being a part-time streamer to a full-time streamer?
yeah. Because I quit a really good job, man. I'm not saying they wouldn't take me back. They probably would because I was good at my job too.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's a big risk because we're unks,
I know.
right?
Yeah, bro.
We're unks, right? Like back when I quit my job, bro, I was like, most people are getting married, having kids, settling down. I'm out here trying to grind, bro. So quitting my job was definitely a big risk. I knew if I failed at streaming, I would be stuck being a plumber for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
So
I mean, hats off to you though, because that's such a big chance to take, especially somewhere you had security, obviously, right?
yeah, it
But
was
you
a
knew
really
you
good.
wanted to explore more, right? So what was that transition like for you? Because you're probably used to just doing your full time position, right, at work,
Well, one
come
thing,
home, and then that
yeah,
changed.
yeah, it's interesting. So I just want to say, like, my company I worked with,
Yeah,
they showed me so much love when it came to my streaming side. They gave me so much time if I needed it. I needed a day off and shit. If I stayed up late streaming, I
yeah.
could text them, "Yo, I'm gonna start late today. I was up late." So shout out to Saunders Plumbing and Heating.
Hey,
If you ever, what I'm saying, hit them, say I sent you, save money. Anyways,
yeah,
anyways, it was a very good transition, bro.
yeah,
Because basically I'm like self-employed, right? I'm my own
yeah,
I'm just my own boss. I never had that feeling in my life, bro. I was very used to working for someone my whole life and waking up whenever I wanted to, going to bed whenever I wanted to, doing whatever I wanted to was a blessing feeling I had never felt it before, bro.
yeah. And it was probably such an adaptment period because you're so used to such a steady schedule for
Yeah.
how many years you were saying,
Yeah,
obviously,
10 years, bro.
10 years, right? But what was like one of the peaks, I guess you could say, when you were playing? It was Call of Duty mainly.
Yeah, it was mainly Call of Duty.
Yeah. So, what was your probably like your favorite part of your streaming journey so far when it came to the Call of Duty?
Like accomplishment wise or memory
I
wise?
say memories wise.
Memory wise, honestly, man, when I load up in the game now and people recognize my voice and they get happy and they're getting like super excited
Yeah.
and they're like glazing me. They're like they can't believe it. The whole team is like, holy shit, we gotta kill this fat
Yeah.
nigga. Like
Yeah.
they're like, yo, this guy's not gonna do us what he does in his clips. And I do it to them and they're
Yeah.
like, fuck. And then just hearing like people know who I am in a game online, it's
Yeah.
a blessing, bro. So
And you've had encounters where people come up to you though, right?
yeah,
Like,
plenty. Like Soccer Die went out there, bro. I had like 20 like Caribbean mans pull up to me like, yo, you're fat boy, keep doing your thing. They're showing me love, right?
Yeah,
Which I
yeah.
respect that a lot, bro. Like, because one thing that I would say that makes me different from a lot of Call of Duty streamers is that I'm a Caribbean streamer, right?
Exactly.
So if
yeah.
you ever pop in my stream, I'm playing dancehall, soca, I'm representing the culture. I got bare Caribbean shorties in the chat.
Yeah.
So, the Caribbean guys are in there not behaving and shit.
Yeah.
Like it's like a little party over there sometimes.
How have you enjoyed? Because also you're doing like the what's it called? Like the streams where you're going around.
Yeah, IRL streams.
IRL streams,
Yeah.
right? How have you like that transition too to also incorporate that into
Yeah,
it?
yo, it's fun, but it's hard because you always got to find people to go out with, to record,
Yeah.
to hold the camera, find events. So I just started like, Soccer Die was like my first IRL stream besides Caravana,
Yeah.
where I went into an event and to be like recognized by a bunch of people was cool, man. Like,
Yeah. Yo, I'm down to be in them now, yo.
yeah,
Let's run
yo,
it,
pull
bro.
up, bro. We could go out
Yeah.
and get some streams and content, bro.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it as a real time. Like, yo, we should do some work together. That'll be fun, bro.
Yeah,
And
most def.
it's so cool because that's one thing that is obviously kind of different in our culture is there hasn't been like a West Indian streamer that's doing
Nah,
what you're doing. Like
yeah.
you've also like hats off to you and a big up to this is that you're a COD partner too, which is a Call of Duty partner. So you got to go down to Vegas and play one of the new games that came out. What was that experience like for you? And talk to me about that, bro. First, I know it was like a big thing for you.
Yeah, no, that was probably one of the biggest things for me so far as a Call of Duty creator. But they flew us out to Vegas. We played Black Ops 7 early. Got first looks at it.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was actually a very, very unforgettable experience because I ain't gonna lie, Vegas ain't cheap. And Call of Duty paid for everything, bro. Hotel, the flight.
Holy crap.
You know what I'm saying? They gave us money for food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they had us go to bare events. Like we went in these cars, dirt buggies and shit, ATVs, all that shit. And we were just having a blast, and it was just all creators, right? So meeting other creators was a blessing as well.
Yeah, and then also it's like you're taking Toronto with you, bro. Like,
yeah, I was out there being like, "Yo, Wagwan, bro, ski."
Yeah. Well, yo, were they making fun of the accent or anything when you were there?
No, they weren't making fun of it, bro. Real, like I'm gonna be real.
Yeah,
a lot of American women like the Toronto accent, but it's the same thing over here. A lot of Toronto women like the American accent, bro. It's because like in America they hear all the same. Yo, let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese, chopped cheese. And then Toronto's always like, Wagwan, shorty, you know? And then
it's different.
You turn them and then...
It sounds foreign. Basically.
Yeah, it sounds foreign. So, I was dressing up a couple shirts. I'll be like, yo, so what you saying tonight? Shorty?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, why you talking like that? You sound, you know?
It sounds a little different. No, man, it's so cool to see, bro. Because I remember when I saw the pictures and then like I even passed by the stream a couple of times too. And I was thinking, I'm like, bro, like this is so cool because especially where you started from. And doing it, obviously, you were streaming at home.
Yeah.
And it just continued, like, just kept, like,
inch
by inch, it was just slowly getting there.
And we still, like, moving up and up day by day, like, you know what I'm saying? So, this hopefully this thing, the momentum don't stop. Once the momentum stops, you know.
But I think it also depends on you, though, too. But, like, you come from the same thing where I am, where it's, like, I want to continue to grow. I want to keep working, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not satisfied until, and you come from that, too, right? Like, and the biggest thing you said was there's a difference with a good creator and a great creator, right?
Yeah, well, it's the streaming world is a dog-eat-dog world, bro. If you're not doing it, someone else going to do it. And they're going to take your numbers. They're going to take your viewers. They're going to take your views.
Yeah.
You know, someone else is going to eventually do it, bro. So it's better when you're locking in, you got to lock in, twin.
Yeah. Do you feel like there's any, like, sort of, like, copying at all, though, when it comes to that stuff? In terms of, like, maybe you inspire a creator to do like something similar. If you've noticed anyone like maybe like copying something that you do, is that
when it comes to like Call of Duty streamers, it's all generic shit, bro. It's all a clip with your face and and your gameplay, right? The only thing really different about the clip is your attitude and the way you talk and the way you interact. That's literally all that's different.
Yeah.
Bro. So there's Call of Duty clips are all copied, like it's all copy and paste. I'm gonna be so real, like
it's
as
all
a creator,
this new meta gun. This is
it's literally copy and paste, different face. That's it. Like same type of clip, just your reaction and you as a person on top of it.
So how do you differentiate yourself in a way? Because it seems very saturated when it comes to that, right?
Yeah. Bro, honestly, like as I said before, we're one of the only Caribbean creators, right? So having that Caribbean vibe and knowing I have a Caribbean background and Caribbean people finally have someone to watch and someone stream to go into, right? I'm telling you right now, this is where Call of Duty is really not thinking about the Caribbean culture. There's so many Caribbean people that play Call of Duty, right?
Yeah, but it's never like on this level in terms of like that they've never seen.
Yeah.
Right?
So now they have a streamer to represent them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To show what the Caribbean culture is. Most of the Caribbean content creators and streamers are like African American, Mexican, and I would say white.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? You do got Caribbean streamers, don't get me wrong, but none of them actually stay consistent enough to grow to a point where they're known or Call of Duty sees them, etc. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They stop streaming after a certain amount of time.
Yeah, and it's because I think like they're not seeing the payoff that they want, and then they kind of just fall
Caribbean
off.
people got no patience.
Yeah, bro. They want everything handed to them, bro. Like trust.
Y'all gotta keep posting for like 5 months.
Yeah, like you're not going to be able to see growth if you give up in just 2 months or whatever. Yeah. Like you have to be consistent, bro. Like it took you time to get here too, to where you're at, and obviously you're still not satisfied. Like for me, it's been 5 years now. Like I'm still growing. You know what I mean? Like I still want to continue to develop and this page and stuff, man. So,
bro, I'm telling you, bro, it sucks too because you guys people put in a lot of work too.
Yeah.
Even when they give up, they put in so much work. And then just because they don't see the numbers right away, they let it all go, bro. All their
Yeah.
hard work, dedication, their effort, they let it all go because
Yeah.
they don't see the numbers right away, man.
Did you have any sort of doubts though, like when you were making that transition to become full-time streamer and like maybe the numbers weren't hitting as it was like, I assumed that was going to be initially?
Well, as I said, bro, like I didn't have any doubts because I never wanted to stream as a full-time thing, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never pursued it as a full-time thing. Like I naturally grew as a part-timer. So I
Gotcha.
started seeing my numbers grow and grow while I was still working a full-time job. So I wasn't like, it's
Yeah.
So no, I didn't.
Yeah. Toronto has produced so many creators. How has growing up here shaped who you are both on and off the streams?
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something right now. The same way I'm in person is the same way I'm on stream.
I know, yeah.
There's no ifs, there's no mix. It's crazy. People don't believe me. But if you like how you see me in my stream is how exactly I'm gonna be in person.
Yeah.
Like there's no difference whatsoever. Like there's none.
Yeah.
None whatsoever. None.
What's like the weirdest encounter if you had any like while you were streaming, if there was any?
Like streaming?
Yeah. It could be like it was in person, like one of the IRL streams, or like maybe like someone in the chat said something funny, or I don't know.
Well, I used to. Well, what the person I'm gonna talk about passed away.
Yeah.
Right, passed away. He was like one of my VIPs in my chat, so he would like follow bot my stream every time I went live, bro.
Yeah.
Just to piss me off, and he would donate 1 bit every second, and then he started a whole chain of events of biddies.
Yeah.
So everyone started doing 1 bit, 1 bit. So there was never no peace in my chat, bro. I had to delete all the bit notifications so I could just relax. That was probably like, but yeah, that was definitely a memory there. And he sent me a T-shirt.
Yeah.
A pink T-shirt with his face on it, bro.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and he was an old guy. And he sent me, and then on New Year's, he FaceTimed me. I was with the boys.
Yeah.
And then my boys picked up. And he's in a Speedo.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And he started twerking and shaking his meat everywhere in the Speedo. My boys picked up. So I was like, I ain't gonna say what boys.
they're like, yo, what?
That was probably the weirdest interaction, but and yeah, R.I.P. Ray, man.
Yeah,
So,
RIP, man. That's still memories though. Like when you look back at it, and like obviously
Mhm.
something to like you can still carry on. So we were talking about like Soccer or Die, obviously, right? And now you going into places where people are coming up to you. How does that make you feel when you have these encounters with people that like are actually tuning into your stuff now from where you first started?
Yes. It's a blessing, man. I'm basically like a little celebrity, but I don't think of myself as a celebrity, right? Having people recognize me and knowing that they actually enjoy watching my videos and my gameplay and they're hyping me up. And it's actually kind of crazy how much people know who you are without you knowing who they are. You know what I'm saying? Because it's insane, bro.
I know, man. And it's like, especially where we kind of like come from too, like we're humble people too. You know what
Super
I mean?
humble. Super humble.
That when people come up to us and like are praising us, we don't know how to like act in a way,
No,
right?
I always say one thing. You want a drink? You want a shot? If it's Caribbean people, be like, you want me to get you a shot?
Yeah.
Or it's like, if I see you at the bar, I'm going to get you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it is for me. Like, that because sometimes I don't know what to say, like, as well. And
Yo, so one of the funny ones was the push-up challenge that you did
with
recently.
that Trini girl?
Yeah, bro.
Yo, bro, she said she would date a fat guy, but she left me on red still.
Oh, shit, did she actually? Yo, call her out, bro. That's no joke.
Yeah, bro. She said she would date a fat guy, but she left me on red, bro. I just don't trust women that do yoga, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Yo, yoga's,
If she do yoga, Pilates, what do you call it?
Pilates?
Pilates or yoga, she a red flag, bro. I'm saying she's gonna break your heart, bro. Like, you ain't the only thing stretching her out.
That was the setup, bro. That was... Yo, man, I feel like that's like initially what they hit you at too. Like, like, oh, I'm in, or they're like, oh, you're saying like, what are you up to? And they're like, oh, I'm going to yoga. I'm going to Pilates, right? And they're like,
bro, I'm not gonna lie though, Pilates and yoga is hard, bro. Like them shorties that do that shit.
Yeah. I don't know how. Like my girl does the Pilates and shit too, and I'm like, I tried one day with her, and I'm like, bro, I couldn't fucking do it. I couldn't.
I'm never even gonna attempt. I'm too fat for that shit. My shit, you want to go do Pilates? I'm like, nah. Want to order me some food?
So, yo, speaking of like women and shit, do you think like where you are now, like you'd be open to balancing a relationship while also like growing your career as well?
Yeah, most def. I'm ready for a relationship, bro. It's been like 8 years since I've been in a
8
relationship.
years?
Yeah, I've been clapping
Holy
cheeks in
crap.
8 years, bro. I've been celibate. Don't laugh. It's dead ass. It's like it's dead ass. I've been celibate. I just been in my room late nights, you know.
Just on your grind, bro. Like just
Yeah.
straight celibacy.
A lot of people actually ask me like, how can you be so cheekless? I'm like, honestly, like for some reason my mind is not like caring about cheeks and clapping and all that shit, right? Like I
you're
don't.
so locked.
You gotta get the grind, boys. Like,
holy fuck.
yeah, I was so locked in, bro. So
No, but nothing wrong with that, man. Like, you know, like I think it's like really commendable that you have such a, I guess you could say like an obsession for your work and your craft. You know what I mean?
yeah, I do want to get in a relationship, bro. I'm actually a very, very like, I can't be a hoe. Like, I'm too old to be a hoe, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to settle down. The next girl I will date, I'm gonna look for her to be my wife. You know what I'm saying?
Type shit, yeah, for sure.
Right? Like, I want to settle. You know, I want to meet a girl and you know, we just connect and she understands my career.
And that's the biggest thing, right? That I was gonna ask you was like, how important is that going to be for you to be with someone that understands your work ethic, your grind, and when it comes to your work?
Yeah, if she can't understand it, we can never date, bro. We will never work out because basically I got to date I think a gamer chick or some shit. Like,
yo, low key, I can see you with that though. That's the thing. Like, I low key would see you with that.
Like a gamer shorty, like I don't know, because I know Caribbean women are into gamers and shit. Like a diehard gamer, like you can play a game or whatever. But like I'm like, this is my job.
Yeah, you know? Like could you explain that to like imagine explaining to the parents and be like, oh, like so what do you do for a living?
Facts. Oh, I play video games. What?
What is?
What is? What?
You play games?
I play games. This man have a Honda Civic car. What's up, is bye?
Because you were either known for being a mechanic. You know, you were either a DJ, like
you're either a mechanic, a DJ. You install speakers. You know, it's like yeah. What are like Caribbean jobs, bro? Staple jobs, bro. Like, what would you say?
Electrician. I think that's the one too. No,
yeah,
you could say.
Yeah.
But ideally, it was an auto shop that they had, or they were a DJ. Like that was it.
Yeah, most def, bro. But hey, Caribbean people are moving up in life now, bro.
Yeah, we got me and you. That's you know, trying to make some different ways and shit.
Yeah, bro. Like, hey, yo, stop being a mechanic. Stop being a DJ. You know,
there's other things you could do, man.
Yeah, bro. Yo, like
I remember the first time when I told people that I'm a podcaster, they were like, "Oh, what a." I was like, oh, basically, like I interview people, but it's like in a more chill session. It's kind of like radio, but it's like instead of like a formal interview, it's just like a conversation, right?
Yeah, it's a good thing.
And they were like, kind of like, okay, well, I've never seen that in this scene because obviously what we're known for is drinking rum. Yeah, I was gonna say drinking rum is like
drinking rum. I'm telling you, every day you'll find a Caribbean person at LCBO, bro.
Yeah,
they're gonna be in there, bro. Especially this summer. Woo. Shit.
But you're not really like outside like that. Like from what I remember, like
no, I'm not really outside like that, bro.
But is that something that's like a choice you don't really care to, or is like what's the vibe with that,
bro? Honestly, it's my circle too. Like none of my boys go outside either, bro.
Yeah,
I gotta beg my boys if they want to go and touch grass, bro. I'll be like, yo, let's go touch it. They be like, bro, let's just get food, bro. like yo, there's an event going on, bro. Let's just get food, bro. You know, so none of my boys like are really like.
Do you think you guys are open to that more now because of the IRL streaming and stuff? Do you think that's?
I think my boys see the potential I have.
Yeah.
And I also see the potential myself. So I've been like laying things down more. Like I'm gonna start doing more skits. I'm gonna start doing my IRL streams. And I've been talking to them about it. And it's definitely something they believe in me as well. So
and that's one thing that I want to implement too is starting to do more skits and shit too. So like
bro,
I think
hop into skits, bro. I think tomorrow we're gonna be doing skits. We have the cameraman coming down and shit.
Oh, so. Sick. Yo, the reason why you did was sick too with the
the stuff controller. That was just like a last minute one. We didn't even plan it out. So now like I'm actually writing down like scripts, like directing shit and all that. Not directing, but like I'm just making sure I have everything in place and the roles for everybody.
Yeah.
So like you should like actually if you got a skit idea.
Go through it and just actually like write it down and stuff.
Yeah, you got to write step by step, scene by scene.
Yeah.
Trust me, it makes a big difference because when you come to shoot, you're locked in, bro. Like you know exactly what needs to be done, bro.
What was that process like for you? Was that something that you discovered over time or initially when you first started?
Bro, honestly, bro, I started seeing all these creators. I seen because being a Call of Duty creator, you're very limited to what you see. All you see is Call of Duty, right? So I started expanding my horizon. I started meeting other creators, started going to events, and I started seeing these guys and women making millions of dollars from just making skits. Yeah, you know, getting roles in movies just for their their
creativity of just doing
shit, right, and that shit would change your life too. Yeah, if you can get into that.
You think like you'll ever pursue like acting actually too?
I think I'm too ugly for acting. So. Like dog, I'm being real. Like what are they gonna like? maybe. Like, you never know, bro. You never know what can come on the table as a creator, bro. There
Yeah,
could
for
be a role
sure.
that pops in like that. So
And I think that's what's so fascinating about the position of it in general, though, too, is that there's so many different avenues and branches you can go from
yeah,
just streaming, right?
yeah.
And being a
From
content
yeah,
creator.
there's so many. You have so many roads, so many, bro.
If you told yourself that you would be doing this 10 years ago, do you think yourself, like, you believe yourself?
No, no. I didn't ever think I would be able to stream, make money, and take care of my family and friends and shit, bro. I didn't think that could have been a thing. I thought I had to stay in the field,
Yeah.
work long hours, that's how I made my money, bro. So
You've obviously built a loyal community.
yeah.
What's the biggest lesson you learned about keeping people coming back to your streams?
Well, first off, man, if you really want to keep people coming back to your streams, you gotta always interact with them. I think like the more you interact with them, the more they fall in love with you as a person,
Yeah.
right? As long as you're noticing them. A lot of streamers, when they get to a certain level, they don't really notice their chat no more, right? Because they don't got think, is this going like that?
It's going like that, yeah.
Yeah, I have days now where like my chat goes like that, and I miss a lot of people, and then they get mad at me too. And I feel like
Oh, for real?
yeah, they get mad at like, yo, you don't even read my shit. Bro doesn't acknowledge me anymore. And I started seeing people like some people drift away and shits, whatever.
Yeah.
Right. But you also got to remember, like, you're there to entertain people. You're not there to like. You're there to entertain more than one person.
Than one person's opinion.
Yeah,
you
right.
can't. Ideally, you'll never be able to focus on everyone. Is what you're trying to say. Like when it
Yeah,
comes to
yeah.
that.
And I think they should understand that as well, bro. Like, as much as I would love to keep talking to you one on one,
Yeah.
while I'm streaming to thousands of people, just it can't be a thing, bro.
How do you balance when you're having like a rough day or an off day, and you still have to go back and stream and put on a smile on your face to your chat?
Bro, honestly, I tell people this all the time. Like, streamers are basically actors as well.
Yeah.
Like, even if you're having a bad day, horrible day, sad day, if your heart's broken, as soon as you turn on that camera and click go live, you just gotta smile, good energy and good vibes. Because if you have negative energy, negative vibes, bad aura, that's how your stream is gonna revolve around for that day, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because your energy that you put out is what you get back. If you're all happy, excited, lit, people are gonna be happy, excited, lit in the chat with you, bro.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah,
So give me ideally like what your schedule would be like on a day-to-day basis when it comes to
just my streaming and my career. So basically, I wake up. My schedule. One thing I'm very lackative of is my schedule. I don't even know if that's a word, lackative. I just made that shit up. Okay,
it's not a real to me. But we'll go with it.
We'll go with it. I'm very lackative with my schedule being strict. I really want to wake up at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Start streaming for 9. All right, but I'm waking up at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
And starting around 10:30, 11ish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So. But every day I stream every morning. Like, I'm in morning to evening. I'm locked in every single day except Saturdays. Or if I had a girlfriend, I would go hang out with her. Or some shit. Then stream once, you know what I'm saying? But every day, morning till evening. That's my stream.
Do you think that you would ever kind of have like a public relationship, or do you think you would try to keep that part of your life?
Honestly, man,
that's a real question.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people say keep things private.
Yeah,
but I feel like as a content creator,
it's hard.
I got to make my. It's gonna be hard because everyone's gonna know I'm gonna be talking about things. And I low-key want to post my shorty in front of my fans, my audience. I want my man see I got a baddie with me, you know. My shorty's nails looking nice. She's looking cute. She's looking blessed. You know, like, you know, I want to flex my girl. I want to show the world, like, yo, I'm out here.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, yo, I got this going on. I got this, you know.
I'm celebrating multiple things. And let's be real, man. You know, a guy's greatest flex, respectfully, is his lady, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, like,
it keeps you motivated and, you know, keeps you grounded and shit too. Like, you know, like
she's a blessing to have, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just can't date a tall woman. I can't. That's the only issue. I can't do tall, bro. Like, shorty wear high heels, I'm cooked. Like,
you already cooked, chat. Like, you could say that.
5'5".
Yeah, so give me ideally like what you would like.
Well, recently, bro, like when I was younger, I was only into like Guyanese women because that's what I grew up around.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But now, like meeting other like cultures and different type of ethnicities and shit.
Yeah.
I'm not. I would date any race.
Yeah.
Right. Respectfully. Right. 5'5" and under. Okay. 5'6" and under. Nice nails. Nice skin complexion. Nice smile. She can't stink. She has to like food. She has to have some knowledge of like anime or gaming, right? Because that's like things I do.
What about sports and stuff? Would you be interested in
sports?
Into sports or no?
I am like into sports, but I'm not like that. Like I am like my shorty does have to be in the gym too,
Okay, yeah, that's
right?
what,
Because
yeah.
I do go to the gym now. I've been working out every day for like the past 4 months. I'm down like 15 pounds.
Nice, bro. Congrats.
Trying to get, you know,
Jacked. Ready for the summertime.
yeah,
Bro.
definitely, right. So I got my shorty definitely gotta be into the fitness side of things. She got to be motivated. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? This is something a lot of people might not agree with me, but she has to have good relationships with her father and mother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you can't respect their parents, like,
What is that going to tell you about?
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, if she doesn't have any respect for her parents, then it's a bad like omen, I guess you could say, or
Yeah.
some shit.
You think also like having respect for your friends and your group as well, like your circle?
Yeah, as long as there's no disrespect or anything, or like if my friends don't disrespect her, or there's no like bad things happening, she should have no reason to hate them or anything like that, right? So
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, my boys are my boys. Like they're gonna be coming over, they're gonna be seeing it. We're gonna be going out on triple dates, dual
Yeah.
dates, going out hanging out.
So there's one thing I was gonna ask you too about, because summer is obviously coming up and stuff. People are going out. A lot of these people are in relationships, right? And this is an interesting topic. I feel like that should be talked about. Is, you know, in our culture, there's a specific dance that people do when they're basically, it's called whining, right, on one another, right?
Yeah.
So I want your perspective on if you think people that are in relationships and whine on someone, if that is considered cheating or not, because in some believe it's just part of the culture that it's not cheating. So,
well,
floor is yours.
Listen. It's a new life we're living here, guys. If you're in a relationship, whining on a gal, or there's a gal whining on a man, if you're in a relationship, you're cheating.
You're cheating. Yeah, exactly.
100% you're cheating. Like, how I look at whining, big dog, it's a sexual dance.
Mm-hmm.
And I stand by that. All right? When I go to a fete, if I go to an event and I see a gal,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Nice gal, nice, fair-skinned gal. Look at my boys like, yo, that shorty bad. We'll get a wine on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, start approaching shorty like, and then, you know, we start whining, so my meat's on her cheeks, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you do the bend over.
Yeah.
You start giving the back shots, like you're in the bedroom, you're dry humping basically.
Yeah.
Just think about it. How is this not cheating if you're in a relationship getting this done to you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, bro, you're getting bent over by a whole random guy in a club. You think you're not cheating? Or like at carnival, like you're basically half naked, cheeks out.
And mind you, the man is probably still there if some are going to get the drinks. You know, that's the worst part about it.
Oh, bro, like I ain't gonna lie. If I'm like at a club with my shorty and I go get drinks and I come back and see her getting buck-ass from a random guy or a quick wine, I'm taking both shots.
Yeah, bro, I'm done after that, bro.
It's cheating, bro, because like whining and grinding is a sexual dance, and we need to understand that, bro.
There's a difference, and it has nothing to do, like, I understand what people are trying to say, like, oh, it's part of the culture, but at the same time, let's call it what it is. Like, that's a fucking excuse.
Yeah.
Let's be real, bro.
No, it is, bro. Y'all can have fun. We're not saying don't whine and grind on each other, but when like, guys, it's cheating. Like, yo, if like I'm telling you right now, bro, the only people in the comments that are gonna say it's culture are single people. That's it. Like, it's gonna be all single people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or you're very delusional. Like, you know what I'm saying?
There's no in between.
And if your man or gal is going to a fete by herself, except for Sean, the podcaster, all right, because he goes there for content.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right? They're cheating on you, bro. Yo, when I did my stream and Smoke or Die, the amount of gals I danced with, and then when they found out I was a streamer, they were begging me, bro, please don't post these videos. Please don't post nothing, bro. Like, I have the DMs to show y'all too. They found me and shit, bro.
Oh, you serious?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, they did, bro. They were saying, please don't post it.
And these are girls that they have mans, right? That were like,
they got initials of something with a heart next to it and their body, a little twin. Like, I'm guessing so, you know. But like, I'm a respectful guy. Like, I don't post. Like,
for sure.
If people hit me up to say don't post this, I don't post it unless it's something crazy, bro. Like, like a wine and a girl. I'm not here to be a home record twin. Like,
no, exactly.
I'm not gonna post that shit. Like, I got you, shorty.
Let she get caught. I
got you, shit. But what a lot of people don't understand too with the streaming industry, is like, even if it's not my camera catching you cheat, there's a next camera looking at you cheating too, bro. There's eyes.
The photographers do the polls under.
Like,
You know?
like, y'all gonna get caught eventually, bro. Stop cheating, by the way. If they're out there like, hey, on the camera, post it, bro. Like, you know
By the way,
what
what's with all the gals that do not pose too, eh? Like with the peace sign.
I don't know,
kiss
tongue
face?
out, peace sign, duck
Yeah, it's
lips.
ideally like
Hey,
they're
it's like their to-go pose. It's like a cute pose. You know how guys go like, what they do? They put their fingers like this. They put up the West Side.
or yo,
logo,
they do this now. The face cover.
the face cover. They do like,
You're what the hell you're saying about your pose, bro?
yeah. Mine's just like this now, though, bro.
You're like, I'm gonna get creative with it, so
Yeah,
we
we
can't
gotta
say
get creative
shit.
with it, bro. Yeah. Actually, that's the question. What's the top 5 common poses for Caribbean people, bro? Okay, let's do top 3, not 5. Let's do 3.
Top 3. Okay,
Three.
both male and female, or
Let's go male. Let's go male
male?
for Caribbean people, bro.
Well, I don't. They always do like. It's like some sort of like gang sign or some shit that they do, no?
Yeah, you want to know what's crazy? It's always the ones that throw up gang signs that live in a nice house, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I don't mean this respectfully, bro. Like, cause like I lived in like housing in the hood my whole life, bro.
Yeah.
Right. So when I see, cause I go to like house parties and Caribbean events, when I go to these houses, nice houses, big houses, yeah, people invite me out. Like respectfully, bro, I see them, bro. They're living a nice life, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know how much us people from the hood wish we had that life,
Yeah.
right? Like, to pull up in a driveway, walk inside the crib, no cockroaches,
Yeah.
no dents in the wall,
Yeah.
no loud neighbors or shit going down. And you wanna know what's crazy? Most people from the hood don't even talk like how these guys are talking, like,
Yeah.
right? Like they talk like they're forcing the talk in a way. And we don't want to live like this.
Yeah,
like we
yeah.
don't want to be here. We want to be where y'all at, but they want to be where we
guys,
at.
yeah.
Like it's like Uno reverse. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like me and my boys talk about, yo, I can't wait to get out this shit, bro. I want to move out of this area. I want to live nice, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These guys are coming to the area in the nice cars, pulling up, chilling on the block, like yo, like
Yeah.
I was like, but it's life, bro. People see social media. And social
Biggest
media
manipulation, I think.
yeah, they praise the hood life, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? They praise it and how it is, bro. But they never lived it before, respectfully.
No, exactly. And with even just like West Indian people too, it's just a whole bunch of drama. You know what I mean? Like that's another thing that's like
Caribbean people are not the good. They are very. One thing about Caribbean people, bro, Caribbean content creators is always entertainment with the drama, though.
Yeah.
Like yo, my mom and my mom be like doom scrolling on TikTok watching these Caribbean content creators, bro. You know
and
what I'm saying?
and their beef, like I can never understand what's going on exactly or what happened. But all I know is they don't like each other.
No, they
It's
just don't like each other, bro.
But yo, they have like such a strong fan base. Like you're either on team this side or team that side. It's wild, bro.
Now you gotta respect it though, man. Like they know how to target their audience, man.
And that's the thing. Like I like for me, like when I started the show and even till this day, like I did not want to have a show focused on drama. I never wanted to be something like that. Like I feel like you could target that audience, nothing wrong with that, right? But I feel like for me, I wanted to have more than just that. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's so much more that people don't.
But
get
yeah,
to think.
like drama is temporary though, right?
Exactly.
So
That's
if
the
you want to
difference.
build something long lasting, it can't be based off of drama.
If you want longevity, you can't have that.
No.
And
It'll be a
then
good
you'll known for that.
little segment though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talk about those moments, but it's not worth it in the long run, bro.
Yeah. So obviously we're talking about drama and shit too. You know, was there any point when you were in this journey where you probably had some encounters where, you know, some people may say like you're switching up and shit now? That you're becoming,
Yeah, most def. So, well, starting off as a small streamer, I'm saying you have a very small community.
Yeah.
You know, say a group of y'all. You play with them every day, lock in, you talk to them all the time, etc. Right? They're basically their starting foundation.
Yeah.
And you got to respect that, right? Eventually once you start seeing high numbers, there's no more catering to the same 5-10 people. You got to cater to like hundreds, thousands of people, right? So I went from playing with a lot of people back in the day. I used to just play with people, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like just to like build my community up and talk and get to know people. And then as my numbers grew, I started playing more by myself.
Got you.
And this is where I really seen the peak in my career is when I started playing alone.
Really? And you would think that like playing with people, like in terms of like your boys and shit, would be like somewhat of helping too. But like playing by yourself in a sense where, because usually like I'm assuming it was solos, quads you're doing?
Yeah, solo quads and solos, yeah.
Yeah.
So
like that probably, it kind of helped because I feel like you got to show a bit more of your side.
yeah, so basically when you play with people, You're not gonna have the same. When you play with people, you gotta talk to them. Like the people you're playing with, you gotta be locked in. You can't be trolling. You gotta be so strict. You know, you can't break your bubble, bro. So basically, I went from playing with people every day to not playing with those people every day, and they started drifting away. And the more I grew, the more I didn't really care about playing with people. I cared about entertaining people.
Yeah.
Right. So my numbers started skyrocketing when I started playing by myself, and people got mad at me because of that, bro.
Yeah.
Because I stopped playing with them and shit every day, all the time.
How did that affect you mentally?
Like,
if it did.
Trust me, it's a lot of my mind knowing that I had these people from the start that said they'll always be there for me to support me, you know. But just because I don't play with them or give them the attention they want, now that I have a huge audience to attend to, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like, it's like, fuck, bro. I thought you guys were rotted down with me, twin.
Yeah.
Just because you see me actually growing now,
yeah,
you know, I'm being successful in the industry.
They think you're always switching up now.
Yeah, like you got to understand, like, if you really want to make it in this industry, I'm not gonna play with you every day, twin.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I could talk to you every day, like in the chat and shit. But a lot of people really got egos.
Yeah.
Like one time, 2 years ago, Soka Da, I'm not gonna say her name, right? She was part of the community.
Yeah.
Me and the boys were at Soka Da. We're chilling, right? And this shorty came up who was part of the community. She's like, I made you who you are. Right? She told me that in front of all my boys and shit. And all my boys know, like, shorty capping. Like, like no one can make me who I am today if it wasn't for me, right? So she said, I made you who you are. And she was like a close friend at one point, right? And that's just like, and then she basically said, like, you don't talk to us no more, etc. And even though we hang out, we go out, like, on the weekends when we chill, they're always there. We're always together. You're chilling, having fun, talking.
Yeah.
Right. But just because in stream, online, she's not getting the attention she wanted, or you know, she said, I made you who you are, and she distanced herself from me. So
do you think people's issue is they prioritize that social media presence and having that exposure more than just real connections in a way too?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people believe in the social media hype. They believe in that. So yeah, I would say that, bro.
Their presence is like, they rather that. Yeah. You know, they care so much about that.
It's kind of crazy, you know, like in person, we're always chill, always cool. Even when I went viral, went big, I'm still chill. Cool. I'm still the same person.
No, you never changed, bro. Like,
right? Like
since the first time I met you, you've always been the same way. Like, and that's amazing to have.
Yeah, it's a very good thing. So people can never say I switched up on them.
Yeah.
Every day I'm in the same stream, in the same spot, in the same room streaming, right?
Yeah.
So for you to say I switched, it's kind of insane when I'm there every single day in the same spot. Just because I'm not, this is for like a lot of viewers when it comes to streamers, they got to keep growing.
Yeah.
They got to keep pushing. And that's going to be without you, respectfully.
Yeah.
Because most of your viewers are not there to stream too, right? They're just there to play and have fun.
Exactly.
So.
Nah, man. So we have like a couple more questions and we'll get out of here just now. Mm-hmm. But one of the questions that I want to ask you was rank your top 5 Resurgence maps.
My top 5 Resurgence map, man, I'm about to cook, okay? Number 1, hands down, King of Resurgence, Rebirth Island will forever be the best map, fan favorite, and the map that everyone will love.
Yep.
There's a reason why it's still here and why it keeps coming back and why they keep updating it.
Yeah.
Okay? First off, I also want to get this off my goddamn chest. Why the hell did we have to wait till past Christmas to get a Christmas winter rebirth?
Yeah, that still does not make sense how long that took.
Bro, winter was over and we got Christmas rebirth, twin.
Yeah.
Like winter rebirth, bro. And then summertime came. A month later in summer, we still got winter rebirth, bro.
Yeah.
And now we just recently got summer back. But but yeah, number 1 map for Resurgence is going to be Rebirth Island, and I stand about 10 toes down, and I will always complain if I don't have Rebirth Island, bro, until they bring us a better map, okay?
Yeah.
Number 2 map, I would have to say the second best Resurgence map would be Vondel.
Fire.
Vondel, really good map, really goated. The one-tap throwing knife's annoying, but just the flow state of the map, the POIs were amazing. Rotations, good, okay? The third best map, this map would have been at number 2 if it had better color grading, like if it was more bright and vibrant.
Ashika, right?
Ashika Island, bro.
Yeah.
Ashika Island is probably the most slept on
Underrated map, bro.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was it had good POIs. It had good flow state. It was literally everything we could have wanted in a Resurgence map if they had made it mother flipping colorful, bro.
Yeah. That's the only issue that I had with it. And I think Did they? I think they made it lighter or some point for like a certain time, no? Like where they brought like the sun out for a little bit or some shit.
Some shit with the sun out. Shit still look blurry. It still look dark as shit, bro.
Yeah.
But apparently they're bringing the Sheikah Island back with Modern Warfare 4 because, you know, like it's like a...
Oh, sick.
Yeah, we don't know. We're going to see. Hey, I might have leaked something.
Yeah, shit, yeah, sorry.
It's whatever though, man.
Yeah.
So I think we have 3 more maps to go to here. So for the number 4th map, I would have to say respectfully, Haven's Hollow.
Fire.
Haven's Hollow, I'm going to put that number 4. It's a decent map. They just released it not too long ago. But overall, it's way better than other shit. It's just better than these shittier maps, bro. Like, it's nothing crazy about it. Haven's Hollow, number 4. Number 5, Fortune's Keep. Fortune's Keep just came back to Call of Duty, and I still don't understand the hype around them bringing back Fortune's Keep. I think Fortune's Keep is one of the worst maps to play, bro.
Especially with the grapple hooks. It's a beautiful map, though, to like look at. Like, visually, it's stunning.
Yeah.
Visually, it's a stunning map, but there's so much... You always feel like you're at a disadvantage when it comes to that map because there's the high ground, the low points.
There's so much. You definitely got to play. I think that's definitely more of a team-based map. Like where you and your squad definitely got to stick together. Like there's no, you know what I'm saying? People could do that, but you definitely got to be with your squad. There's definitely a lot of high point advantages. You're going to get shot from every direction if you're walking in the open.
Yeah.
So like, but Fortune's Keep is definitely the 5th map at the bottom. And we all know the worst map in Call of Duty history is Area 99, bro.
Yeah.
This map should have got nuked a long time ago. I think that map only had like a 3-month lifespan.
It wasn't there for long.
Yeah, it was like short. It was mad short. That map was dead. Like,
but it just looked like, in my opinion, I thought it was like a ground war map, to be honest. Like the way, initially the way it looked, because I'm like, there's no way that this is a national Resurgence map, bro. Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it was probably my worst experience on Resurgence. Playing Area 99 was probably
you had to make content out of that too, right?
Yeah, I had to make content out of that shit, bro. Like I was making content out of that shit. It was the most depressing stage of my life. So like I don't know what to feel about that, man. But yeah, top maps in order: Rebirth Island, Vondel, Ashika Island, Haven's Hollow, Fortune's Keep, then Area 99, from the best to the worst.
Yeah, I would agree with that list, bro.
All right, and I got one more question for you. I don't know if you're playing. I don't know if you're playing Call of Duty recently.
I haven't played in a minute.
Okay, but are you like familiar with what they're doing with the map rotations? How like they have the maps and rotations. So now you have to like, I think it's Rebirth, then it's Fortunes, then it's Havens.
Is it still every 15 minutes or something?
Yeah, it's like every 15 minutes. What do you think about it? You think that's like a good thing or a bad thing?
I guess like logically, like on paper, it sounds good in a sense because you want to have more players on different maps, right? However, though, people have like favorite maps, right? It's the same with like when they brought back the voting system too for maps and shit, right?
Okay.
So if you want to play Rebirth or you want to go on Resurgence, then you'll go on that map. You know what I mean?
I've been saying that, bro. I've been waiting 30 minutes to play Rebirth, bro. I'll get a Rebirth game. I'm happy. I die early or I die like early or I get wiped and then I'm like, well, all right, you know, next game gonna be better. Yeah. Then I go in the lobby and I see the mother flipping map and rotation. Fortune's Keep, bro. And I gotta wait 15 minutes, bro. Sometimes 30.
And you're on stream while it's happening too.
And then I'm just there like, yo, chat, we just gotta chill, bro. I might play a solo, whatever. But yo, I just wish they gave us separate playlists for each map so we could see
the different
outcomes of what people want. Because people are glazing these maps, but they're not giving us the option to choose. I guarantee you, if they gave us Rebirth Island quads, no one's playing these other maps, bro.
Oh, 100%. And I think that's why they're doing that, because they don't want people just to be playing that one map, right?
I'm telling you, they put all that hard work to know that Rebirth is still killing, bro.
Yeah.
And everyone that hates on Rebirth, you gotta understand, we don't hate these maps on purpose. It's not like we just die hard Rebirth.
Yeah.
We just need a better map.
That's it.
Like, give us a better map, bro. Like, we'll play it. But yo, Fortune's Keep, and Haven's Hollow in rotation sucks, bro. It's like a bad state for me. I don't like that, bro. Like, I'd rather just play solo quads or just give us a Rebirth quads playlist, bro.
Yeah,
we're good. Like, we're good.
Do you like though when they, like, in my opinion, I don't like when they temporarily put like a playlist and then they'll just take it out. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, I see. Yeah, the weekend shit, the LTMs and shit. I mean, yeah, they're cool, but I feel like people want to play it all the time. Once they start playing it and they take it out, they remove it, and then everyone's back to the old shit.
Yeah, and they're like, oh shit, like, why did they take it out or whatever.
Yeah.